extensions and really, going on all of these decorations and doing them themselves. And in that moment, I realized if I wanted to be somebody, if I wanted to go somewhere, I needed to do it myself, just like this lady on the TV. So the next day when they gave me my bus tokens, I found out that woman at the library was Martha Stewart. I started reading her books cover to cover, and it was almost like a guide of like how to, live the beautiful life. Martha inspired me to go back to school, and I got my high school diploma, and then I went and attended classes studying business at UC Denver. How I paid for myself to go through school was I started cooking for myself because I couldn't afford to eat out. And I read a meme one time on social media, and it really was true. It said, I don't often cook spaghetti, but when I do, I cook enough for a small village. So when I was cooking and testing recipes, I cooked such an abundance of it that I gave it away to friends, family, neighbors, people at work, people at church, and pretty soon people started ordering from me. Hey, remember those cupcakes you made that time? Would you please make it again for my cousin's wedding? And so on and so forth. And literally out of accident, Scratch Catering Services was born. From the moment I got my business card in my hand that said my name and that I was an official business, I said to myself, I'll know I had made it when I get to go to the White House, like that lady Martha Stewart. So I started sending pictures of my events and my tablescapes, things that I had decorated, to the White House. For the longest time, I hadn't heard any response. Then in August of 2011, I received a letter from Michelle Obama inviting me to come decorate for the holiday season. That year, I was lead decorator in the red room, and I also assisted in the green room. They asked me to stand back and talk to the press and tell them how I decorated and things like that. So I put on I practiced my, favorite, best Martha Stewart. Well, the pine cones came from the northeast west. And I glittered them with a large mylar glitter. They didn't want to know anything about that. They asked me, who am I? What brought me to the White House? Where was I from? I said, well, I'm from Denver, Colorado. And my name is David. And ever since I was 15 and I was homeless, I always wanted to come here. And now here I am, I've attained my goal. And Martha Stewart, she better watch out. They aired my story in all the national news media outlets. And pretty soon when I returned to Denver, I received a call from New York City. Someone wanted to meet me. I thought, who the heck wants to meet me? I'm just a caterer from Denver. And they replied, Martha Stewart. I got to go meet Martha, and I was on her show with Michelle Obama, and it was an amazing experience. Since that time, as I started my little speech here, I've been featured on Food Network, and I am Denver's local Martha Stewart. I am Chef Dave. In October, my very own show debuted called From Scratch on Denver's Channel 2, and actually this Saturday, thank you, this Saturday you can see the Love episode, which is all about Valentine's Day. And also this past October, I released my very first cookbook, which I donated to the city of Denver and public libraries everywhere. And you can find it at Denver Public's library, right next to none other than Miss Martha Stewart. Thanks for having me for lunch today. And thank you so much for all of the work that you do in the community and coming together today to talk about homelessness, because there's a whole lot of things that go on, as you all know, and I feel like I'm really speaking to the choir here, but these are events that really touch my heart, and I'm so proud to be a part of, because this is my community, and I used to be homeless, but I was always a Coloradan, so thanks for having me.
One more time. I will say this, you might have found out already, but you're one of those people who only eat your cookie and your lunch because of whatever, New Year's, whatever makes some changes in life. I'll I'll eat that cookie, and you're the one missing out. That's part of it. So, I want to talk to, I was trying to think of, making remarks on Giver Summit, and it's your event planning, that's the thing that always comes up last, is like, oh, I also have to participate and speak a little bit. Luckily, giving isn't something that you need to reach too far for, but it's something you don't talk about often enough. So let's talk a little bit about our most recent history. Let's talk just last week. I'm gonna say, so last week, during our polar vortex in this country, 90 million people, that's 1/3 of the population of our country. 90 million people saw temperatures drop to 17 degrees below zero or colder. 17 degrees below zero or colder. This hit Illinois the hardest, so I know I'm not talking about Colorado, but stay with me. So the state of Illinois reported a new all-time low of -38 degrees last week. Illinois hospitals, by their public health account, treated 144 patients for cold-related injuries, and in Chicago specifically, 50 patients arrived with frostbite, half of whom were in homelessness. So
It's a little bit more than that one. This is Denver Gives Day, the first summit on givers, and we're engaging in conversations so that it's not just the elitist community.
The city of Chicago had only been that cold 13 other times. By last Thursday, Chicago had experienced 52 hours straight of uninterrupted sub-zero temperatures that brought the city to a rail lines were thawed by soaking ropes in kerosene and setting them afire on the rails so that the trains wouldn't go off the rails because of the ice. And people in homelessness, of course, were at the greatest risk. A propane tank in an outdoor encampment exploded as people were trying to figure out improvised ways of keeping warm outside. The city of Chicago opened warming centers, and they even deployed city transit buses just to drive and park on idle so that they give people outside, who are staying outside, a place to warm themselves. And the most affected and those at risk were those who had to work outside and people who unfortunately really need to live outside. So on January 27th, this is 2 days before that weather pattern came to the Midwest, on the 27th, a Twitter post had already alleged that 15 people in homelessness had been found frozen to death on Chicago streets due to the forthcoming storm. So the post included a photo of a body in Toronto from 2013 as evidence of their tragic claim. By the time it had poured over into other social media, from Twitter to Facebook, it had been flagged and discredited by fact checkers. Still, it articulated that the risk was clearly imminent, and preventing death required action by many. It required action by the city of Chicago, it required action by those enduring homelessness themselves, and it required the action of just regular folks living in that city. Candace Payne emerged as one of those regular folks. She's the owner of a small Southside Chicago real estate company, and she jumped in on an impulse to place 20 hotel rooms on her own American Express card to get people inside as the freeze bore down on Chicago. And she started that anonymously, but needed to ask her networks on social media for help with transportation of the guests to get them from the street to the hotel rooms that she had personally bought. And soon others were joining in on her effort and her initiative. So eventually, Mrs. Payne's initiative led to 60 rooms being reserved for 5 full nights, provide up to 120 individuals shelter from that storm. In dollar figures, that amounted to $21,000 in short order commitments from a community. And that excludes the extra value of the food that they provided to the guests of those hotels and the clothing that was also being delivered to those individuals who found a gift of shelter, and the time it took to support that initiative to bring people inside to hotel rooms. So eventually, Ms. Payne, she eventually was on the Today Show. She was unable to remain as anonymous as she had initially hoped to be. And she identified wanting a deeper engagement on permanent solutions, but suggested, I don't have an organization. I'm just a regular person. A regular person doing good. Like the rest of us are regular people doing good. So here in Denver, I've relied on similar networks of very regular people coming to the fore to help others come through tough spots and find community-based solutions when the tools that I have available, which are many, which are valuable, but when the tools that I have available aren't mending somebody's issue. I have my own backbone to community networks who can get it done when I can, and it's very important to me. Those networks in the past have saved somebody's family from being evicted, have helped our elders, and it's quite literally a call saying, hey, I don't have the resource for this in my network, can you shake your trees? And within hours, in 3 or 4 hours, significant problems are solved by having that. We need, the city definitely needs the community-based efforts because we certainly can't do it alone. I direct Denver's Road Home, the city of Denver's signature agency responding to the needs of those in homelessness, and yet still, I turn to communities to help us solve problems when we can't do it on our own. Giving, at least the type of giving that regular people such as Ms. Payne do, is something that we maybe don't talk about enough. And one reason I think this might be true is because there just aren't enough words to talk about it. They say that the more words society has to name something, the more significance it's showing or bringing to that thing in its society. Does anybody have a cell phone they can pull up Google on? Okay. Pull up Google, type in give. Or, never mind, let me just move things along. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. I'll be around. Well, I'm scheduled, right? So, I don't want to make you late. So, I looked up give in the Google Dictionary. You can verify this for me. So, I looked up give in Google Dictionary, and all the synonyms listed for that really didn't fully get to why we are here today together. The verb to give means to freely transfer the possession of something to someone or to hand over to. And sure, I guess that's giving, but it's only partly gets us. It only partly gets to what we're discussing together today, right? And it really was an underwhelming definition for me to use, to kind of think about and contemplate what I want to make remarks on. It's technical, it's boring, it's not that motivating to us. I freely transfer possession of these socks to you, or I hand over to you the cookies. Not really, right? So instead, I searched for the adjective. I wanted to know when we say someone is giving, what does it mean if Google Dictionary has anything to say about it? So giving, adjective, the first thing that pops up in Google definitions. Talk to this guy if you want to verify Google definition. So the first thing that pops up in Google definitions on giving, providing love or other emotional support, caring. And there it is, right? That's it. That's what brings us all together in this room today for our Givers Summit. By that definition, caring. By that definition, I know a lot of giving people. One of the most giving folks I know in Denver has helped out with this event. He once told me, he's like, look, the lunches are great, but they're just a vehicle, a tool, an instrument that we use to have a face-to-face. Behind that, there's a whole other level. Now make no mistake. These things, these items, these tangible things that we give out, they're important and they're essential to enduring things like homelessness on the streets, right? However, the things do not make the best of our charitable effort. The Giving is a relationship. Giving should teach us about our communities. We should feel challenged by it. We should feel called towards it. And we should be carried through the acts of giving that we do. So I hope today is challenging us in many ways and from many different perspectives to do giving well and to be strong as givers in our community, not necessarily by the measure of dollars. As I was planning this event and people were asking me, what are you going to get out of this? I'm like, I'm not going to ask people to change their behavior from giving the way they're giving to giving money, right? Necessarily. If that's working for people, that's great. But we want to think about giving in all the ways that we can give. But we definitely don't necessarily want to always be measuring the dollar factor of it. But we may give by meeting that definition of providing love and providing caring. How many relationships are we cultivating? How are we growing closer to one another? And that's the right there. So with that, I'm excited to introduce our next speaker, who is going to talk a little bit about how Denver Human Services, the parent agency of Denver's Road Home, is working to unite our community around the shared value of ensuring all residents are connected, supported, safe, and well. Jennifer Yeaw is our new Chief of Staff over at Denver Human Services. She comes here from New York City, where she worked in a lead position within their homelessness division and human services systems to bridge them together, bring them together on topics such as we're talking today. So happy to hand it over to Jennifer. Please give her a welcome. She's still new at us.
and many of our community partners released Human Together, our strategic framework for how we're going to move our work forward. Human Together, as Chris said, envisions a community where all people are connected, supported, safe, and well. It identifies goals and strategies to guide our work as we move forward toward that vision. Our goals include here, ensuring equity and accessibility so everyone has access to live a healthy, high-quality life. Supporting safety and wellness for the whole community. Increasing connectivity with our clients and our partners. Helping people build economic resilience for their lifespan, no matter where they are today. And strengthening and educating our workforce. Together, we have the opportunity to not just serve our clients when they come to Denver Human Services, but to also identify ways in which we can support our community and even prevent people from needing those services in the first place. It's an ambitious vision, and it's life-changing for our clients. When it comes to the work we all do, we know there are a lot of misconceptions and stigma out there. We recognize that this makes the hard work that we all do every day that more challenging. And we also know we can do something about it. That's one of the reasons we're all here together today. One of the ways Denver Human Services is working to increase equity and access to our services is by launching a new brand campaign designed to reduce stigma around the services we provide and the people who receive them. It's called Be Human, and it includes specific messaging about being a giver. In designing and launching this campaign, we talked to our clients and our staff about what it means to be human. Just one example of what we heard is that to be human is to be your unique self, to have your own unique triumphs and vulnerabilities. If you need a little help, which we all do at times, you don't have to have everything all figured out today. So in that spirit, moving forward, you're going to hear us say, together, we've got this. And let's start where you are. Let's start where you are, and together we'll help you get to where you want to be. Our Be Human campaign is a way to tell our story and connect everyone in our community in a positive, impactful, and human way. You can now access our easier-to-navigate website, which looks a little bit like this, and will very soon include stories of real staff and clients in the community, and right now include specific tools for people to get help and to also get support. One of these tools is Be a Giver, which aims to connect people in our community to giving opportunities. The goal is to talk in clear language about giving of all kinds and to help you easily connect to causes you want to support with your time, money, or goods. To make it easier for people to see themselves as a giver and then to be a giver. Every participant received a copy of the new guide at today's event, and you can find this on our website as well right now. And we plan to unveil some additional giving resources this year, so stay tuned, look for them. We're at the start of what will be exciting and challenging next 3 years. Together with our partners, we want to create and implement initiatives that ensure equity and accessibility, support safety and wellness, increase connectivity with our clients and our partners, build economic resilience for the lifespan, and support, strengthen, and educate our workforce. We know that the societal challenges we face are complex. That's why we're all here today, right? Consistent with our values, we're committed to continuously learning from our staff, from our clients, our partners, and our community moving forward. We created intentional opportunities for our staff to help us create this vision before we rolled it out. And we're going to create them to help us design strategies to carry it out moving forward. And we're going to create intentional opportunities for our community partners, like all of you, to do the same. Opportunities like today's Giver Summit. Because we know that we can't do it alone. Chris said that, and we can't say that enough. We know that we can't do it alone. And that this vision will require work from the whole community. Together, we have the tremendous opportunity to not only help people when they need it, but to perhaps even design supports that prevent people from needing our services in the first place. As I stand with you in this room and look forward to the next 3 years, I'm filled with optimism because I know that together we've got this. Thank you.
Great, thanks so much, Jennifer. I'm not going to stand up here too much longer, but one final note as we're finishing up lunches before we cut you all loose to socialize and then cut to your next sessions. Jennifer mentioned the new Be Human campaign and how moving forward we want to talk about how people can be a giver and support our community in a variety of ways. And she mentioned the new giving guide debuted to you today that you all received hopefully at downstairs desk or in your grab bag, and other things that we have planned for this messaging. So I want to add a component of that, something that you're going to hear more about coming into summer, but you're hearing the first up here. So what's this thing standing here? I put a bag on it because I wanted it to be suspenseful. What could it possibly be?
Unhoused meter.
Parking meter. Houses?
No, unhoused meter. Don't call it unhoused.
It's a parking meter! So, who's seen the blue parking meters and know what they're about? I'm not going to call them quirky, she breaks them. Yes, there's infrastructure throughout the downtown. We have a number of these placed throughout the downtown network, and for years and years and years, they provided funding to Denver's Road Home. One thing with Be a Giver that we're committed to is we're going to re-message these. It's the same parking meter, but the stickers are orange, not green, from what you can see sitting way back there. The messaging has also changed because we're taking the revenue that we're generating through this infrastructure and applying it directly to eviction prevention through Denver Human Services. It's in the interests of Denver Human Services, it's in the interests of our communities, and Be Human, it's in the interests of Denver's Road Home. If there's one thing that Denver's Road Home and the city of Denver can do to end homelessness, it's to make sure that nobody faces it in the first place. So this is our invitation. Going around talking to people, I often hear like, this problem is huge. I don't know where to begin. Housing insecurity is huge. Everybody has either faced it or knows somebody who has faced it in their networks here in Denver. Where do I start? I'm hoping that this can be a pedestrian where you can start. If you have a nickel, put that nickel in the machine. That nickel is going to save somebody from eviction. If you have $100 on your charge card, that's the top limit of the credit card swipe on smart meters. You can provide $100 to, again, go directly to eviction prevention, to the people who are coming day and day and day to Denver Human Services in need of saving their rent, paying their rent, or establishing a first month's rent and security deposit to move into a new place too. That's eligible for that funds too. So that's why I'm hoping people can message or you can help us out as we look in the summertime. We won't be putting the new decals on because they're hard to get off in the wintertime. It's going to be a project for the summer to resurface this, but we've already started pivoting that money and funneling that money to Denver Human Services to help people stay in their homes. So when people do that, I want them to feel like, you remember that old routine, like, pay the rent, I can't pay the rent, pay the rent, I can't pay the rent. And then somebody comes in and says, oh, pay the rent, right? That's how I want them to feel when they're doing that. So help them get there. Help them get there. If they're familiar with the meters already, they're like, oh, that's the end homelessness Denver's Road Home thing. Say it's still Denver's Road Home, but educate them on what we're using those funds for. If they're unfamiliar, educate them, educate folks to what they're about. Invite folks to sponsor the meters as well. So we'll be able to place new ones. We work with local businesses and such to draw sponsorship that places them outside their business. So with that, feel free. You have a few minutes if you want to come up and look at kind of what the design will be like. Feel free to do that, and then off to your next sessions. Thanks so much.
So let's go do another table, guys, because I think we want to talk to some more people at one of these tables before we go. So we're going to come up to stand up for me. Hi, guys. My name is Brian, and you can immediately decline if you'd like, but I've been live streaming all the booths all day and the whole event and giving people out in the world who watch and talk about the homeless issues and crises in the city of Denver, my fans and followers, to engage in these discussions. So would you like to tell us about stand up for me?
You can talk a little bit about it. I don't know that we're necessarily doing too much homelessness specifically.
Okay, well, it's a day of Denver givers and of homeless and human services. So we give everybody a fair shot, huh? And you're here, right? So that's part of the story. Stand up for me. Denver Foster Care and Adoption, right?
Or DHS.
DHS. So there's that. Let me zoom back a little bit. Maybe that'll help. Beautiful. So yeah, tell us what's going on with DHS.
So what we're doing is we are pilot program that plays case workers without the schools. And different local schools trying to get a bridge between DHS and service organizations and different local schools as far as how we necessarily feel. A lot of our clients, I would say, are not necessarily homeless, but they're unconscious. They're one bad break away from losing their house, losing their home. Technically, someone not having a home isn't a child welfare necessarily. It's not safety right there for us. What we're trying to do is be able to permit it and enforce it in school so that the teacher notices, hey, the students are wearing some clothes and they start to worry about it. When they call in their referrals, they're realistic. They talk to the teachers and find some community partners that we can build to address that issue because there's not a lot of people human service job respect because there's certain you have to follow in terms of safety and things.
So you're the human services guys,
Not child protection services. We don't have a direct line. If you open a case, we can provide services. But a lot of these aren't cases that we can open. Exactly. It's more punitive in that sense. We don't want that to be the case. We want to get out in front of it and help them be preventative and be a resource if they feel using, rather than something that the board says, okay, have an effect this out because it's shit. You have an effect this out because it's shit.
Poverty is a punishment.
Exactly. And so we're trying to build these partnerships in the community so that when people do come to us, we can say, you know what, we don't have the resources right here, but these folks do, these folks do.
Which is something that should be a city's role to interview relationships and resources. Oh yeah. It takes such a I'm a garbage man. I can't be reliable to know that here's how this is. There's a house. So it makes sense. Okay. No, but human services, as far as, and that's a hard part.
So much involved in human services.
It's like brothers.
But what we can do is because we work so closely with teachers on a regular basis, and having a sense of first, they come to us to meet and
And that is definitely that direction.
Yeah.
And you just saw the presentation that the DHS is trying to do this new thing where we're trying to build a partnership with the community so that it doesn't feel like, oh man, human services is without taking care of it.
And I'll be honest, I think that a flyer, and I told you the director, because the one thing that it doesn't have on here is
That's what we're working on right
and
now.
that's the biggest issue with all of this is that we are spending millions of dollars instead of buying 2 items.
Well, I mean, in this community organization, really important people. Like, you know, clerical metropolitan is wonderful work for the council. The problem is, how much space do you have available? And Denver's even working on city
Yes, because we don't have renters, runners' rights, and mix. And I promise you that I've slept in the streets with that man right there, the mayor. We know who it is. And, you know, our viewers do too. But I wanted to give every community secretary that is 3 blocks. I'm often perceived as being angry, not the case. Dude, they're using their resources toward the things that are beneficial, not trash that's going to be thrown away again. Right? Hey, ladies and gentlemen, by the way, this is Jerry Burton.
If it works sometimes.
All right.
I wasn't expecting to see you here today, man.
I wasn't expecting to see me here or me in a suit.
Well, you asked. I wasn't getting out. I wasn't out.
Thank you, folks.
What's up, man? How you doing?
All right, guys. So that was the Foster Care and Adoptive Services, Denver Protective Services. Of course, they've got so many great things to say, but the primary one is let's not criminalize people for being homeless. That's a good answer. I like that answer, and I will stick with that. Well, something that I value. Let's go over here to Denver Health and see if they've got a discussion piece. They actually have nobody here, but they have hand sanitizer, and the hand sanitizer is good. It's plastic waste. There's Band-Aids here. I'm gonna go with the right Twix because I think the right Twix is more important than the left Twix.
You may think that, but the left is the best.
The left is the best, some people are saying. Okay, so that's Pikes Peak Tech. Oh wait, he's with me. Holy cow, Glenn, I don't know if you're watching right now, but I can't keep up with all this stuff. We're live streaming from here in downtown Denver. And we're gonna go from here.
Is there any veteran affairs tables to deal with military illness?
No, that's a good question. There are no military veteran services listed specifically here. We've been to the table, folks. Catholic Charities, Denver Foster Care and Adoption, Denver Health, Denver Public Library, and Christ in the City. Because this isn't about people who are homeless. This is about the people who give so they can feel good about taking care of the homeless. So what we're gonna do, what we're gonna do, folks, we're gonna shut this stream back down. I'm gonna go get live when we get back to the library. Nice. I look forward to that. Let's talk. You guys are good. It's just, are you guys with Denver Health?
Yes.
Oh, that's perfect because I've been waiting to talk to somebody.
Okay, perfect. Look, we turn around like we get out of that and okay.
No. Actually, I was trying to get you in that behind your table.
Okay.
I'm live streaming today's events
Okay.
and engaging just with entities.
My hair looking okay. You look like my hair looking okay. I can do this. But my hair looking okay. Chris take over.
It's okay. So before we go, guys, we are gonna enjoy a quick chat with Chris and Allison. Alicia, I'm sorry. Tell us what you do with Denver Health and how this applies to Okay, so drugs and alcohol is one combination of a symptom as well as dealing with when you talk about homelessness, Jerry, you are
Look, I just did this like
people are watching you. You're on camera.
I'm always getting watched. But that's the
I would like you
camera.
to help yourself. Okay.
So drug and alcohol are nice feel-good things, right? To help people. I'm in the But what I'm really interested about mental health is the mental health portion of this. This is my perception. That Denver Health is either gotta be like so overwhelmed that they had to like double their staff, and that the impacts of moving places where right, like some people lived in hospitals because they had mental health issues. Then Reagan era came around and shut that all down, and where did all those people go? So, from my experience, and I don't know, let's talk about generalization.
You're on top of it. I appreciate it.
So, are you actually seeing that drug addiction is a way to get somebody like treatment, recovery, to get them into permanent housing where they have a place to live?
So I'm going to come back and try to understand that question. So are we seeing that somebody who suffers with a drug addiction now continue? Because that's the part. So I got that.
So Denver Health, you guys are doing representatives, Denver gives inpatient health facilities. So I'm assuming that Denver Health is like alcohol and drug is fit. And you guys have something to say about how your program lead people off the streets and into situational housing that is part of a continuous care setting. Because here's what happens, I'm an employer, and I employed a whole bunch of people last year, roughly 300, to work on a variety of issues. Some of those people got drunk or go to the house, right? They'd be in a shelter, in a sober house. But then, when their time at the sober house was up, there wasn't that tool to ensure that they had $3,000 deposit to get in the right? And so the continuum of care is part of the discussions that I'm very involved in. And as a recovered addict, I know that treatment is a great step in changing our lives. But while I was an addict, I was homeless maybe combined 72 hours. Okay. Right? Most drug addicts aren't homeless unless they're homeless and then they come back.
Okay. So, to answer that question, we will start off with, even though we represent Denver Health, we're Denver Cares. So I'm going to bring it down to a minimum. I'm going to bring that down to exactly what we represent, which is Denver Cares. That's what we represent, Denver Detox. And inside of Denver Cares, in the detox piece, we do our hopes around that. The mission is we're going to bring you in, not in the TRT piece that I represent, but just in the detox piece. We want to bring you in, we want to get you sober, and then if you transition to the TRT piece, again, that transition residential treatment program, then the hopes are after your 60 to 90 days, depending on what you qualify for, because we have several different programs, but depending on what you qualify for, the hopes are we transition you into some form of sober living, into some form of housing, into some form of something. Now, is it happening all the time? No, it's not.
So a lot of people that I meet on the streets would say that the housing settings might be the shelters themselves out of the hospital, and that like if you're downtown at the shelters, that it's hard because there's drug use there. Yesterday, I watched a video of drug use inside the shelter at 3 o'clock in the morning. Met with a guy who was so outraged. He's like, I'm a construction laborer, right? So, for whatever reason, employers could not pay. They ended up not going to come to the hotel. So, while they wait for the next job and they check it up, they're trying to live in the shelter.
Next to someone using and abusing.
Right? The property's not safe. And there's all sorts of things.
You're not safe.
So, are you guys like trying to get into more like housing, Oxford House style?
We definitely network with Oxford House as well. You know, now that you brought that up as part of sober living, we definitely work closely with Oxford Homes, Hazelbrook, anything that is sober living, Denver Rescue Mission, anything that's offering some form of sober living, that's our job. We're trying to definitely close that bridge, get connected as we look at the program. Let's transition you into something that's going to be safe. It's unfortunate because I heard you say earlier, a lot of people said, hey, can I say that people on the streets would use those shelters as housing? I do believe that's what you said, and I want to go back to that.
Yeah, because that's what one of the, so we were at the Red Line with Denver Homeless Out Loud, and some of the other organizations on Saturday for another symposium. Many mayoral and city council candidates showed up, but I have to say that I don't remember a lot of Denver city government representatives. And so one of the things that came up in the pop-up groups definitely was that discussion that the shelter is considered successful housing, and there's a lack of tracking. So if Denver Health put you, say, so an example, that you would do housing in a shelter program that was a dormitory style or a gymnasium style, right? House, that the success number for social services entity is what we got them in the facility, right? It doesn't matter if they were there for 12 hours or 6 months till they got that emergency. We consider it successful because we got them in the right place.
Got them out from the outside into the end.
But you wouldn't have a mechanism necessarily. Maybe you choose to ask.
Okay.
We ask this question here. Do you know that that's 24 hours or 6 months? And to consider that success is very consistent.
Right. So
Because that's a struggle.
So, and then that's just shelter. So to answer that question for us, again, I'm going to allow Chris to talk about detox, but for me, the TRT, our job as coordinators is to transition you into housing or sober living, not a shelter. There's a difference there.
Okay,
so
good,
again,
good.
Denver Cares, so I keep bringing it back because we're Denver Cares Detox. So we That being said, there has been times where I may have an emergency moment. I may have a mother and a child, and I need to house them emergency status. So let's get you into a safe shelter. Outside of that, though, when you're a client at Denver Cares, or when you're one of our clients, our job is not to shelter you, it's to provide you a smooth transition into permanent housing. It's not a shelter. It's not a shelter. We're not sending you to shelters. We're not putting you in a large environment.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, it's a huge piece. That's why I said, our job is to, and now does it work that way every time? Absolutely.
No,
not.
but that's what the
But
focus
that's
is.
our mission. We're not housing you and just sheltering you. Yes, when you come into the detox, we do it, we sober. Our job is to detox and sober. After that, yes, but after that piece, now our job is to smoothly transition you into permanent housing, a sober living, something that will be permanent, not a 24, 42, 70 hour, nothing like that shelter.
We have another piece. There's a TRT program. And then you also, when you're in detox, you also have an opportunity to, once you're detoxed and you need help with a counselor, and I've been discussed, you want to put yourself in a situation where you can seek treatment. Seeking treatment at Denver Cares represents, gives you an opportunity up to 5 days where we provide resources at the same place where you stay. You got you stay in the dorm, and then we provide you with a whole packet of resources, inpatient programs, outpatient programs, sober homes, sober support.
Into that 5 days. Going back.
So we have to, we have a float. We really assess the client on a daily basis. They've got requirements they need to meet on a daily basis. If they're not meeting those requirements, then we have a discussion with them. We provide them with shelter resources and we say, this is you can be here, you can have a safe place to stay, but you need to meet these requirements. If you're not at a place where you can meet the requirements, then you can provide your shelter resources. You're more than welcome to come back whenever you're ready to come back and seek treatment and meet the requirements.
Excellent. All right. Well, I'm trying to remember any good piece, and I appreciate that. I wanted to get back to the library. We have some really good breakout groups, and hopefully you guys will be breakout groups as well. So, thank you very much.
Please take as much as you
Don't
like.
do a lot of literature normally. I'm kind of moral interest.
Okay.
I think that's resources that end up just wasted.
Okay.
Environmental destruction and all that jazz.
Something that I think though may benefit if you take the daffodil piece of paper.
The daffodil.
The daffodil.
That's
I have to beg him for my
daffodil.
the daffodil.
See that, folks? That's daffodil. Transitional residency TRTs.
Right.
No, it's good. I do a lot of things.
It's an overview of all the programs. Just a little one. I think that piece of paper is kind of good.
No, it's good. Besides live streaming, writing meals and connectivity. I'm one of those it's Netflix. But it is it is Colorado earth and soil right there. Our water, our sunshine in that card that we're buying for great things.
I like that.
And I'm gonna let you.
Oh, no, you're fine.
No,
This is
hi,
my
you're
second
fine as
shot.
well. I'm Brian.
Ashley.
Ashley, pleasure to meet you.
Sorry, my popsicles.
Here, let me warm them up for you.
I'm okay. That's okay.
This is recommended from the boss.
Thank you, Brian, again. Okay. So would you like to grab more things? I would love for you to please.
Yeah, we're gonna enjoy that.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they
This is the our speaker that was there, and we thank you. Welcome to the community.
Oh, thank you. And I realized I didn't give a good answer because I thought your feedback was really good, but I realized that I was referencing the giver brochure. I mean, other, yeah.
See,
What about this one?
So
This one?
no,
Tell
this
us about
is
housing, no?
so here's the deal.
Yeah, keep telling me.
See, the first one of my favorites,
Yeah, tell me.
Metro Care Ring,
Yeah.
which provides grocery services as well, bus passes and other things.
Okay.
They're a major downtown player, and they're
So you want to see them.
they might be missing. But here's what kills me. Yeah. You see, we've got this here, volunteer time, canned food.
Yeah.
donation items. And so this is great for people who like maybe housed, right?
Yep,
In many
that's
of these
right.
in many of these settings.
Yep.
We have the sleeping centers, the shelters that are the bunk beds that everybody knows where the gymnasium dormitories are. They're kind of centrally located, right? But like what we were talking about is this continuum of care thing. And I hope that's one of the things that is being discussed because, like I just mentioned, the Denver Health, it's great. You get somebody a treatment, you get so living 60 days later. Good luck. You got to find a place. You have $3,000 to put a first month's rent down. You know, and the compounding of the issues where development is happening and buying the old affordable housing and tearing it down, taking rents, all those things. But the thing that I just questioned. Oh yeah, I'm running live.
Excellent.
I actually live streamed the whole thing.
Oh, cool, good.
But the thing was, and it says that it says supportive services, right? And so I see that, and I like that, but there's not really necessarily like a understanding of what supportive services are, and that's something that's often confused by people, right? Because Volunteers of America, for example, they actually have a lot of transitional housing, things like that. But does which one of these will like get an ID? That's one of the biggest, the two biggest questions that we go into are how do I get an ID? The pay for it, so I have no money to get it in the rock, how much costs it? And how do I get a bus pass to go to work and get a job, right? And I know you were doing statistics that most people are homeless on their
That's a big issue.
Right.
there's some really good reports. It's too high a cost. The CSU done law office put that out in Washington. It's two of them. One of them is really being wasted, or I should say, is being used instead of the long haul answers. Right? So we can provide temporary shelter, we can do this person for today, but then, well, I need long haul. And as an employer, I put about 300 people in the city of Denver here, plus across the state. And I opened my office and say, yeah, my guys can come bring their bags and drop them off and go to work. They got to afford to get on a bus to go from the shelter to downtown, and it's right. So that was just the only thing that caught my eye was like.
You sharing that feedback, and so I'm, as I said, I'm learning that, and I think that all of us who are doing this work, right? We learn every day, right? We're going to continuously learn. So I appreciate you sharing that.
And I'm
with me.
glad to get first impressions where I look like this instead of like more ragtag.
Awesome job,
But
Joshua.
today I'm really glad to do this.
Thank
And the other thing that caught my attention, because you noticed you got my card.
Well, yeah, could you show me again? Because I did get your card, but, okay. Yeah.
This is organic
Like-
sun.
Yeah.
This is Colorado soil. This is Colorado air and water.
Wow.
This is 100%
Oh, wow.
made in
Cool.
Colorado.
Cool.
And a lot more environmentally
Gotcha.
sustainable as we work toward greening all of our resources.
That's right. That's right. Thank you for sharing that with me. Do you want this card? I have your.
You have it.
I have it.
Yes,
So
but now it'll help them.
yeah, exactly. I just wanted to give it back to you so you could give it to someone else. Jennifer. Nice to meet you so much.
Time to get to a group.
Okay.
Thank
yeah. Enjoy.
Thanks. Pikes Peak, I'm trying to leave. Where are you? You were watching me and now I'm leaving. All right, guys. From the McNichols building here in downtown Denver, Colorado, I am
What was the Facebook you were live streaming on?
cut the plastic.
Cut the plastic. Okay.
Thank you. We are gonna cut this and come back live at the other end of the library. Look for us soon. Where's Josh? Oh, there's Eric. Hi, Eric. We are, dang it, now I can't get rid of the stream like I was trying to do. Look it, by the way, guys, there's trash, recycling, and compost. Very nicely done here at the Nichols building. I'm very proud of them for their work. John is my friend, and he's very socially minded, and I like what they're doing. Well, that's an interesting topic. I don't think they do. And there's only 3 people in that room. And that's Ben's talk, so that's kind of sad. A lot of people collaborating, but I lost Pikes Peak auditors. Does anybody know where he went? Pikes Peak, where are you? All right, guys, I guess that's where I'm going to let it go. I'm live in about 10 minutes from the other side.